Ready to copy. Line is as follows. Banks.
124 and heading.
Contact target 1 o'clock. 131.
So see,
Bravo 126141055. Marked by Willie Pete Laser 1688. Southeast 4,000 meters. Troops in contact. Egress west to Banks. Advisor ready for remarks and further talk on.
and 4105. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to pause. We're going to go to message history because two talked or something happened. And now look, check it out. We're in message history, so it's okay. We can relax. Here in the message history, while paused, we can check out our 9 line. He gave us an IP of Banks. That's waypoint 2. We know that because we read the briefing. We wrote down our waypoints, and it says waypoint 2 is Banks. Our heading is 124, and we could enter that in an offset, but I'm not gonna. There's no need to. And our distance on our offset waypoint from Banks can be 10 miles. And if we did set that up and needed to set that up, that would be different. But we don't, because he's going to give us coordinates. All right, our elevation is 5,000 feet, so we wrote that down. And it's a truck, right? The coordinates are as follows, and they're in imprecise. 1261, 4105. We break them up into 1261 and place a 5 there, and then 4105 and place a 5 there. And we're going to be damn near on that truck. He's marking it with Willie Pete, so we'll see phosphorus. And a laser we won't see. Our friendlies are southeast 4,000 meters, and they're in contact. We need to egress west back towards Banks, right? So, now that we know that, we're going to fly it, uncoupled. What we're going to do now is unbox sequence. We're going to go into data, and we want to find a waypoint that's empty. Let's just pick 4. 8's empty. So we're going to use waypoint 8. So waypoint 8, UFC, grid. Use our TDC cursor to go to November Bravo. TDC select, and now start entering those coordinates that we got with the added 5. He gave us 1, 2, 6, 1, and we're going to add a 5. And then he gave us 4, 1, 0, 5, and we're going to add a 5 and hit enter. Our elevation is going to be 5,000 feet. Right? 5,000 feet. So now we've entered 12615, 41055, 5,000 feet. That is exactly where our target's going to be. Right? And we've added that in, and we could add that into the sequence and change it into 3 and all that, but we're going to leave it alone, and we're just going to do it like this. When we get to Banks, we know our heading, our rollout heading is about 124. We're going to box waypoint target designate when we're ready to, right? And it's not going to be a big deal. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and hit sequence 1 again. So now we're 19 miles from waypoint 8, but we want to see where we are from waypoint 2. So waypoint 2, waypoint, take the sequence off, and we go to waypoint 8. We hit the sequence back on, and you see where it's just right freaking there, man. So, like, it's just right there. So when we hit Banks up here, we'll roll in, but we've got to finish talking to him.
Ready to copy remarks.
He's going to give us some remarks.
Request GBU 12. Wind
Right.
250 at 4 meters per second.
Copy. Lights off, master arm on, air to ground mode engaged, because we've got to go in now. Clear back up. And when we get up here and can roll out onto banks, and we know that's banks right there, so we don't got to do anything fancy. We just leave waypoint 8 up. We'll hit waypoint target designate, right, real quick here when we go to roll in. And that's going to just lock us in, and then we'll ask him, because we're going to box LST now right here. LST's boxed. We've just changed. We're ready to laser spot track. We're going to turn that on, too. We're turning LST on down here. It's got to be on. We don't need the laser. So now we're set up. Now let's make sure chaff flare's on. Raw gear's on. Our emitter should be emitting because there's a SAM thread up here as well. So we're going to put transmit in. And so now we're 10 miles from our IP. We're going to uncouple. You just take off all your autopilot features at this point and fly your jet. So we're flying next to the course line right here. We're going to turn in. When we turn in, we're going to turn right and roll out to 124 approximately. But we're going to talk to him and tell him when we're IP inbound. And we're almost IP inbound. Right? And remember, we're turning towards this dot, and the dot's 090 from IP. Now that we know that, that's where we're really going to turn into. So. He wants us coming in 124. So if we come in 124, we're going to have to go a lot wider, and that's fine. We can do that. So how we do that is, if you'll notice, 124, we're going to have to go wide to come in 124. So he wants us to come in 124. That's how we're going to do that. We're going to have to go wide. So we'll start our circle here a little early. Let's go ahead and scale down to 10 miles. So we're going to tell 2, fence in. He's going to say fenced in state 7.6. And we don't got a lot of fuel. But we're going to go ahead and get ready to turn in, and we'll add some power now. Yes, 2, understood. So we're going to get some power in, get the tree fitting. And hope we find a lane here at 124. If not, we'll have to drop down. Let's go ahead and get ready to drop down. Get some speed on. Yeah, we need to get faster and drop. Alright, one last check. Lights off, O-Bog's on. Raw gear's on, master arms on, chaff flares on, heaters on. Don't want the heaters on. Alright. I'm not going to worry about the bit. Something shipped a bit, we would have noticed it.
Contact air defense target, 1 o'clock.
Yes, 2, understood. Slow down a little bit, we're going too fast here. There you go, 22. Alright, getting ready. Let's let him know we're IP inbound. So.
5,000. November,
this 9 line back.
2614105. Read that correct. Report IP inbound.
Alright. Waypoint target designate boxed. Report IP inbound.
In field 1, IP inbound.
I'm going to pull him up over here.
Continue.
We're going to switch that. Alright. Turning in. At 10 miles, we'll ask him to put the laser on.
Tally bandit, 11 o'clock. 2, contact bearing 090.0.
We got a fix coming on 124. There, we got a laser on.
1, laser on.
Oh,
Laser on. Blazing. Flight. Engage bandits.
alright, he's lasing.
2, copy.
So we're locked into his laser.
Engaging bandit.
We can just roll in now.
2, contact bearing
drop on sequence.
Contact bearing 081.40.
Handle it, too. Now we're going in. Alright, we've got an SA6 pinging us. We've got a raw here on. Getting ready to release. We're going to release and we're going to bug out west. Alright, getting ready to release. Holding the pickle. Level up here. Fall line. Good. Bombs away. We're out. Should capture his lays. We just get on out of here. Good job, 2. Alright, let's ask for tasking.
1, request tasking.
Nothing left. Let's go help 2. Denzel.